Located in the Deep South region of the United States, the state of Louisiana is the 25th most populous in the nation, with an estimated population of 4,648,794. This is despite its standing as just the 31st largest state in area at 52,069.13 square miles. Louisiana's official nickname is the Pelican State due to its large population of pelicans on the Gulf Coast. However, Louisiana is also known as the Creole State and the Bayou State. While the city of Baton Rouge is the official capital of Louisiana, only the second most populous in the state. The most populous and famous city in Louisiana by far is New Orleans. Hit extremely hard by Hurricane Katrina in 2005, New Orleans is picking itself up in splendid fashion. The city now has a population of 390,128, which is a 13.47% increase from the 2010 census. It is the 50th most populous city in the United States. Louisiana has a diverse economy which hinges on several different sectors. The excavation and processing of raw materials, firstly, is big money for the Pelican State. Louisiana is a national leader in the production and export of sulfur, petroleum, gas, and salt. There is a large reserve of sulfur and oil deposits just off the Gulf of Mexico shore of Louisiana, and those deposits are pivotal to the overall health of the Louisiana economy. The Bayou State also has a healthy manufacturing sector which is keyed by various goods including apparel, chemicals, processed foods, paper, lumber, transportation devices and equipment, coal products, and furniture. If manufacturing isn't your thing and you'd rather look into starting a small business for yourself, you'll be happy to know that Louisiana was recently ranked one of the most friendly states for small businesses in the United States. Agriculturally, Louisiana gets a strong boost from a variety of different crops and animals. It's actually the biggest producer of crawfish in the world by a large margin, with 9 out of every 10 crawfish sold around the globe having been caught and processed in the Pelican State. Other key agricultural exports for the state of Louisiana include soybeans, cattle, sugarcane, cotton, rice, poultry, eggs, and dairy products. Louisiana also brings in millions upon millions of tourism dollars every year. A lot of that centers around New Orleans. One of the most beloved and celebrated cities in the entire world, New Orleans is credited as the birthplace of jazz among many other plaudits. The French Quarter is a complete bucket list revelation which has turned into one of the premier Instagram photo opportunities in the world. New Orleans is also the site of one of the most famous Mardi Gras celebrations in the entire world, an annual event which has taken place since 1838. That's not all for tourist attractions in Louisiana though. Other things you need to see include the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, the lively and historic Cajun country in the Mississippi Delta, Chalmette National Historic Park, the state capitol in Baton Rouge, and the history-rich plantation homes just outside of New Iberia. If you want to get to all of these amazing sites in the state of Louisiana, there are options to be had. Louisiana has several different bus systems across the state, there are streetcars in New Orleans worth taking a spin on, and rideshare services are extremely popular in the state as well. However, your best bet for seeing all the Bayou State has to offer is to have your own vehicle shipped to you. As soon as you get your car or truck on your schedule with Nexus Auto Transport, you'll be able to check out all the historical points of interest, museums, and restaurants of the Pelican State on your time. Speaking of restaurants, the food in Louisiana is something different entirely. For some tourists, the main attraction of the Pelican State is the unique and flavorful cuisine of the state's different regions. New Orleans cuisine spins elements of Deep South traditions, Creole seasonings, and Cajun flair to create something organic and beautiful and all its own. Whether you're trying out gumbo in the French Quarter or taking a chance on some alligator in the Mississippi Delta, you won't be able to get the flavors of Louisiana cuisine out of your head. Other regional specialties you need to try when traveling the Pelican State include red beans and rice, bananas Foster, shrimp po' boys, jambalaya, barbecue shrimp, New Orleans pralines, and New Orleans king cakes. There's also a wide selection of other foods from around the world in Louisiana, especially in places like New Orleans and Baton Rouge, but you need to have the full Louisiana experience to really see what the Pelican State is all about. And if you're both a foodie and a sports fan, moving to Louisiana will be absolute heaven for you. The state of Louisiana is actually the least populous state in the US, with more than one pro team in the 4 major American pro sports leagues. The National Football League's New Orleans Saints and the National Basketball Association's New Orleans Pelicans are both near and dear to a large section of the Louisiana population. Louisiana is also home to 12 different programs in the National Collegiate Athletic Association's top division, Division I. For a state of its size, that's an extremely impressive number. Leading the way is the Lsu Tigers, especially their football program. Beloved by many Louisianans both from the state and transplanted, The Tigers football program has won 11 Southeastern Conference titles and 4 national championships. While LSU in Baton Rouge is a great choice for those moving to Louisiana with aims to continue their education, it's far from the only option worth considering. Other highly regarded universities and colleges within the Pelican State include Tulane University in New Orleans, Louisiana Tech University in Ruston, Loyola University in New Orleans, the University of Louisiana Lafayette in Lafayette, the University of Louisiana Monroe in Monroe, Northwestern State University, and McNeese State University in Lake Charles. Without question, Louisiana is one of the most unique and vibrant states in the US. In order to fully capture what's going on in the Pelican State, you're going to need a reliable vehicle of your own to get where you want and need to go. Shipping your truck, car, or van with Nexus Auto Transport is the first and biggest step towards endless possibilities in the Bayou State. From food to sports and everything in between, Louisiana is worth the time that you put into it.